Let's talk about Ed Sheeran's Sapphire, because this track hits different. It's got that glow, that magnetic pull, and lyrics that feel like they're lit from within. But what's really going on beneath all that shimmer? We're breaking it down line by line to see why this song sticks with you long after the last note fades. Ready to dive in? The first verse sets up a vivid, almost dreamy image of someone who stands out in an extraordinary way. The opening line, "You're glowin," immediately paints this person as radiant, almost otherworldly. It's not just about physical beauty, it's an energy, a presence that's impossible to ignore. The next line, "You color and fracture the light," takes it further by suggesting that this person doesn't just reflect light, but transforms it, breaking it into something more dynamic and beautiful, like a prism. There's a sense of magic here, like their very existence bends reality a little. The following line, "You can't help but shine," reinforces the idea that this brightness isn't forced or performative. It's natural, effortless. It's who they are. Then, Sheeran contrasts this with, "And I know that you carry the world on your back," which hints at hidden burdens. Despite their glow, this person has weight on their shoulders, maybe stress, responsibility, or emotional struggles. Yet, the next line, "But look at you tonight," shifts the focus back to the present moment, where, despite everything, they're still dazzling. It's a quiet acknowledgement of resilience, how someone can be weighed down yet still shine brilliantly when they let themselves exist in the moment. Overall, this verse blends admiration with tenderness. It's not just about surface level attraction, it's about seeing someone fully, their light, their struggles, and the way they rise above it all. The imagery of light and radiance makes the person feel almost celestial, while the mention of their burdens keeps them beautifully human. The pre-chorus is short but packs a lot of emotion and imagery in just two lines. The lights, your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. At first glance, it seems like a simple, romantic description, but there's more to it when you break it down. The first line, "The lights, your face, your eyes," creates a sense of focus, almost like a slow motion moment where everything else fades away except for this person. The lights could be literal, like stage lights or city glow, or metaphorical, the way this person stands out in a crowd. But the real magic happens when Sheeran zooms in on your face, your eyes, the most expressive parts of someone. It's intimate, like he's memorizing every detail. Then comes the explosion, exploding like fireworks in the sky. Fireworks are bright, sudden, and breathtaking, just like the emotions he's feeling. The comparison suggests that seeing this person isn't just pleasant, it's overwhelming in the best way. Fireworks also don't last forever, which adds a hint of fleeting beauty. Like this moment is rare and precious. The imagery ties back to the song's theme of radiance, but where the first verse was more about a steady glow, this is about a burst of intensity. The chorus is where Ed Sheeran fully leans into the song's central theme, a love that feels electric, intoxicating, and almost otherworldly. The repeated use of sapphire as both a title and a refrain sets the tone right away. Sapphires are rare, precious gems known for their deep blue brilliance, and by calling his lover this, Sheeran isn't just giving them a pet name. He's comparing them to something timeless, valuable, and radiant. It's a metaphor that carries weight, suggesting this person isn't just beautiful, but exceptional in a way that stands out against everything else. The first line, touching on your body while you're pushing on me, creates a push and pull dynamic, a physical and emotional tension that feels both playful and charged. There's movement here, a sense of dance, which ties into the later lines about dancing all night. It's intimate but also energetic, like two people lost in the rhythm of each other. The next line, don't you end the party, I could do this all week, takes that energy and stretches it out. Most love songs talk about moments, but Sheeran is saying this feeling is so good he doesn't want it to stop for days. It's not just infatuation, it's a craving for more, like the high of being together is something he never wants to come down from. Then comes, we'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. A line that blurs the line between celebration and intimacy. Dancing till sunrise suggests a night of pure joy, but the refusal to sleep hints at something deeper. It's not just about staying up late. It's about not wanting to waste a second of this connection, whether through passion, conversation, or just being wrapped up in each other's presence. The Punjabi line, translated, you shine and sparkle like the stars, reinforces the gemstone metaphor but adds another layer. Stars aren't just pretty, they're distant, celestial, almost magical. By weaving in another language, Sheeran makes the admiration feel even more universal, like this love is so big one language can't fully capture it. Overall, the chorus is a rush of euphoria, a mix of physical attraction, emotional high, and a love so bright it's compared to jewels and stars. It's not just about romance, it's about adoration, about someone who makes every moment feel like the best night of your life. The repetition of Sapphire drives home that this person isn't just loved, they're treasured. In verse 2, Ed Sheeran shifts from pure admiration to exploring the deeper connection between two people, blending destiny, intimacy, and timeless devotion. The opening line, look what we found, karma reached out, suggests their meeting wasn't just chance, but something fated, as if the universe actively brought them together. Karma implies balance, like their love is a reward for past goodness, and the phrase, pulled us to our feet now, gives a sense of revival, as if they were once dormant or lost but are now standing tall because of each other. The next lines, you know, the truth is we could disappear anywhere as long as I got you there. Strip love down to its simplest, most powerful form. It doesn't matter where they are, only who they're with. There's a nomadic, escapist vibe here, like the outside world fades away when they're together. This idea gets amplified with when the sun dies till the day shines, which plays with contrasts, darkness and light, endings and beginnings. To say their bond exists beyond time or circumstances. It's a poetic way of saying, I'm with you through it all. Then comes one of the most vivid images. You are my spring flower, watching you bloom, wow. Flowers symbolize growth, beauty, and renewal, but the use of spring adds a sense of freshness, a new chapter. The wow is key here. It's unfiltered awe, like he's constantly surprised by how this person evolves and thrives. The line, we are surrounded, but I can only see you, ties it all together. Even in a crowded room, their connection is so intense that everything else blurs. It's not just love, it's hyper-focus, like the rest of the world is noise compared to them. This verse takes the initial infatuation from verse 1 and deepens it. Now it's not just about how they shine, but how they fit together. There's destiny in their meeting, resilience in their bond, and a quiet promise that no matter what happens, they're each other's constant. The imagery, karma, flowers, disappearing acts, makes it feel like a fleeting romance and more like something written in the stars. The bridge is where Ed Sheeran takes the song's themes of radiance and love and elevates them to an almost mythic level, blending multiple languages and rich imagery to create a sense of timeless, universal devotion. Opening with the Hindi lines, which translate to "Your intoxicating eyes enchant me. The moonlight sparkles and shines." The lyrics immediately draw a parallel between the lover's gaze and celestial light. Moonlight is soft but powerful, something that illuminates darkness without overpowering it, much like how this person's presence subtly transforms Sheeran's world. The use of Hindi here isn't just aesthetic. It adds a layer of cultural richness, suggesting that this kind of love transcends language and borders. The next lines, "You pour me a sip of light, and life becomes beautiful," turn love into something almost nourishing. Light isn't just something to admire, it's something you drink, internalize, letting it sustain you. This ties back to earlier verses where the person is described as glowing, but now that glow has become life giving. The phrase, "life becomes beautiful," is strikingly simple but profound. It's not about grand gestures, but how one person's existence can make everyday existence feel magical. Then the bridge circles back to English with "You're glowin', you color and fracture the light, look at you tonight," mirroring the opening lines of the song, but with a deeper resonance now. The repetition feels intentional, like no matter how many ways he tries to describe this person, he keeps returning to their light as the defining quality. The Punjabi lines that follow, "When you lift your eyelids, the darkness fades. You place your finger and the world trembles," paint the lover as almost divine, someone whose smallest gestures, a glance, a touch, have the power to dispel shadows and shake the world. It's a cosmic scale of intimacy where personal love feels as consequential as natural forces. The bridge culminates with a rhetorical question: how did God craft these two sapphire eyes? Which echoes the song's title and central metaphor. By framing the lover's eyes as something divinely created, Sheeran elevates them beyond human admiration into something sacred. The bridge, much like a sapphire itself, is multifaceted, switching between languages, blending personal and universal, earthly and celestial, to capture a love that feels too vast for just one perspective. It's the emotional peak of the song where every previous image of light, shine, and devotion coalesces into something transcendent.